I'm wondering, you guys are talking a lot about the NAACP, and that's fine. I'm wondering if you have any specific policy endorsements, any specific policy written down. Is anyone up there running for office on any level? Or is this just, obviously, okay, the
We do have a person running
gentleman
for
running
office, but
against-
let me just say,
So,
as
I'm wondering about the substance of policy with regard to your groups, everyone
okay,
represents.
well, let me just say that the purpose for this gathering is to express that there are no racial motivations or content in the Tea Party movement. That's the purpose for this gathering. Now, as it pertains to your questions, I'm sure there are a lot of people here who are politically involved, but this was not a gathering to endorse a politician or to get into that arena of it. This is just to emphatically state that the Tea Party movement does not endorse racism. It has not and will not. Okay.
And something else too, the purpose of this press conference is to introduce America to all of these conservatives. Like every time I talk to the media, they're always saying, where are the blacks? Where are the blacks? Well, here's the blacks.
Can you hear us now? Can you see us
And
now?
as far as policy, it's very simple for me, and the reason I think the Tea Party supports this lock, stock, and barrel, it's about the Constitution. And I want to encourage everyone in America who might see this, read your Constitution, and then once you've done it, read it again. Go through, find the words that you don't know what they mean. Read the 10th Amendment very specifically and find out what the word delegate, powers not delegated, mean, because it's a lack of understanding of what our founding documents are that have brought us to this point where we're actually ready to give up our republic in exchange for a social democracy, and that is not what most of us want. That is what the Tea Party is against. And regarding other organizations, I want to point out that the Afro last week ran a cartoon in its editorial page, and it shows Shirley Sherrod being tied to a stake, and a man in a white hood and a white robe with the words right-wing conservative media over it, lighting fire to that. Now, that's a lynching in my book. But, you know, nobody's calling the Afro magazine out of it. I call on them, I call on the NAACP to cast the progressives out of their movement.